Bryce Harper recently returned from his thumb injury and looks as good as ever. And with how good Harper has been not only this year but over the past couple years has me thinking that he might be the best hitter in baseball. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Bryce Harper and just how good he's been over the past couple of years, and towards the end I'm going to go over whether I do think he's the best hitter in baseball or not. Now when I say best hitter in baseball, I'm basically talking about who I would want to start my team with if I needed to win a World Series ring over the next 2 to 3 years. So with that in mind, let's hop right into the video. Bryce Harper has always had the spotlight on him as he was the top prospect coming out of high school. And not only was Harper a top prospect, he was considered a generational talent. He was ultimately drafted number 1 overall by the Washington Nationals back in the 2010 draft. And just a few short years later, Harper made his big league debut in 2012 at the age of 19. And in his rookie campaign, Harper lived up to the immense hype. He hit .270 to go along with 22 home runs, 18 stolen bases, and an .817 OPS, which was good enough to win him the National League Rookie of the Year award. Moving on to 2013, Harper did deal with some injuries, but he was very productive when on the field. In 118 games, he hit .274 to go along with 20 home runs, 11 stolen bases, and .854 OPS, and was named to his second All-Star team. Now moving on to 2014, it was similar to 2013 as Harper only played in 100 games. And this was most likely Harper's most forgettable big league season as he hit .273 to go along with 13 home runs and 2 stolen bases. But Harper followed up this down 2014 campaign with an MVP season in 2015. In this 2015 season, Harper hit .330 to go along with 42 home runs, 99 runs driven in, and a league best 1109 OPS. This was sort of Harper's coming out party as prior to this 2015 season he had missed lots of time due to injuries, and with the immense hype surrounding his name he hadn't necessarily lived up to the expectations. And after winning the MVP in 2015, Harper finished out his career in Washington very strong. He was obviously traded to Philadelphia before the 2019 season, but in 2016 through 2018 Harper made the All-Star team in those 3 seasons. And as good as Harper was in his time in Washington, I think he's taken it to another level ever since getting to Philadelphia. His first season in Philadelphia in 2019 was very solid. Harper played in 157 games in which he hit .260 to go along with 35 home runs, 114 runs driven in, 15 stolen bases, and an .882 OPS. And in 2020, obviously this was the shortened 60-game season, but Harper did play in 58 games where he hit .268 to go along with 13 home runs, 33 runs driven in, 8 stolen bases, and a .962 OPS. It was a step up from his debut season in Philadelphia, and expectations were sky high heading into 2021. And Harper yet again lived up to the hype. In this 2021 season, Harper played in 141 games in which he hit .309 to go along with 35 home runs, 84 runs driven in, 13 stolen bases, and a league best 1044 OPS. He also led the league with a 178 OPS plus and won his second career MVP award. And after winning the MVP award yet again, Harper had solidified himself as one of the best bats in the league. And this season, when healthy, he's looked like one of the league's best yet again. He has missed almost 2 months with a thumb injury, but that was just a really unfortunate injury as he was hit by a pitch by Blake Snell. But in 65 games, Harper is hitting .317 to go along with 15 home runs, 50 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, and a .977 OPS. He was named to the All-Star team, and prior to the thumb injury, he was well on his way to yet another MVP caliber season. So up to this point, Harper has quite the resume as he's a 7-time All-Star, a 2-time MVP, a 2-time Silver Slugger, and won the Rookie of the Year award back in 2012. And while he's never won a Gold Glove award, at this point in his career, I think he's a very above-average right fielder. He makes lots of smart plays out there. He's not the fastest right fielder in the world, but he has a cannon of an arm, and like I said, I think he's above average defensively. And when comparing Harper to the other players in baseball, you could argue that he is the most complete player. Harper is everything you look for in a star. He does everything on the field, and off the field he seems to be a very good clubhouse leader. And with how good Harper has played over the past couple of years, it really has me thinking that he might be the best hitter in baseball. Now when looking at the best hitter in baseball, we have to consider names like Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts, Juan Soto, Jose Ramirez, and Ronald Acuna Jr. And like I said at the start of the video, I'm determining the best hitter in baseball by who I would start my team with if I needed to win a World Series over the next 2 to 3 years. And while I did consider players like Jose Ramirez, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Aaron Judge, I don't think they're quite on the level of Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, and Bryce Harper. Aaron Judge is the best hitter in baseball this year by a wide margin, and I don't want to take any shots at him. This is no disrespect to Judge, but I just can't confidently say he's going to be this good over the next 2 to 3 years. Jose Ramirez has been consistently great over the past 5 years, but in terms of defense, while he has improved, I'm not sure he's quite on the level of the players I have above him. Ronald Acuna is a 5-tool player and a superstar at that, but I'm not sure he's quite the best just yet. And I don't really like to do this, but I do think it's sort of a 3-way tie between Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, and Bryce Harper for the best hitter in baseball. I was going back and forth about who to pick, and I really just couldn't put one over the other. Like, if I had to pick one player to start my team with, like I said, to win a World Series over the next 2 to 3 years, it would be really tough, but it would definitely be between Betts, Soto, and Harper. So Bryce Harper is turning out to be the generational talent he once was out of high school, and at this point in time, while I don't think we can definitively say he's the best hitter in baseball, he is absolutely in the conversation. Let me know what you guys think of Harper down below. I'm curious to see what you guys think. And as always, I want to thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.